Hi Libras, welcome back to my channel, Casey Lee Reiki. I'm Casey. Today we're going to be doing your general reading for January, and this can apply to my Libra suns, moons, risings, or Venus signs. We're going to start off probably getting into an oracle deck, which is kind of what I've been doing. I've been favoring the Twin Flame Journey Oracle here by Mystic Moon, and she has her own channel here on YouTube. So if you like this deck and you're drawn to it, go check out her readings. And she has many other beautiful decks as well, all self-created. So we're gonna probably get into this first, and then we'll move on to some tarot. So let's start here, okay? I'm going to give you the spiel like I normally do while I shuffle the cards. So energy is fluid, it's not linear, which means anything we talk about today could be happening past, present, or future for you, and any of those are totally fine as we all move through energy differently. So with that being said, take what resonates and leave the rest with kindness and gentleness, okay? It can resonate in pieces, it doesn't have to be all or nothing. Masculine and feminine are, oh, my cats are attacking each other. I guess they're bored. Masculine and feminine are just energies. They're not gender or sex specific, but of course, if they are, I'm gonna let you guys know. Cross watchers, hi, hello, and welcome. If you're watching for a Libra, and I say Libra, but you think it's your role, you have full permission from me to flip around the roles. I could be connected to either you or the person you're connected with, you know, so this could always be vice versa. Lastly, if you're interested in booking a one-on-one tarot session with me, a healing session with me, or checking out any of my other social media pages like TikTok, where I go live every Sunday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, go check out the description box down below, okay? That'll have my website in there, how to book with me, and all that fun stuff. So, with all that being said, let's say a quick prayer and get into this and see what we have for the month of January for you. So, archangels, guardian angels, Holy Spirit, please allow me to be a clear channel for messages today for Libra and bring forth messages for their highest good only. Whoops. This one wanted to pop out. We have victim. Uh-oh. Please allow me to just bring forth messages for them, kind of like the Tower card. This is destruction. Of truth, of healing, love, guidance, whatever they might need to hear at this time. And thank you so much for your presence here today, as well as your guidance and protection. Amen. So let's see what we got for my Libras for January. Sorry if I'm shaking the camera. I'm trying my best not to. All right. We have free will at the bottom. Nice. Free will. And underneath that, I'm not going to take it, but we do have this communication in reverse, followed by mask. So the overall feel that I'm kind of getting here is that you are choosing to not continue communication with someone who you feel like isn't being truthful or honest with you. I feel like this is someone else having a mask on, communicating in a way that's not truly them. You feel like there might be pieces that you don't know about or a story that you're not 100% on. It's almost like you can't fool me, you know? So I feel like there's definitely, yeah? My cat's yelling at me. I feel like there's definitely an energy here of I'm going to cut off communication because I don't believe that who you are is, you know, truthful. I don't believe that you are who you say that you are. And when I said that, I just saw 333. So what do we have for Libras today for January, Spirit? What do we have going on for my Libras for January? There it is. Ooh, fall in reverse. I don't really feel like you can take a season card in reverse, so we're going to take fall as it is. It could always mean that it is the opposite of fall, which is spring, but kind of a weird card to take in reverse, so we're just going to take it as fall. So something could have happened this past fall, okay? Someone you could have met there, whether it's romantic or, you know, doesn't matter what the situation is. It could be any type of relationship or soulmate, but I feel like this might be a potential romantic situation that got cut off here. We have fresh start, but in reverse. So I do think that you really cut things off. And the fresh start falls under the free will for me. So this is like you might have cut things off in the fall, last autumn, and said, yeah, I'm not going to do that. You might have just, I don't even feel like you cut things off. More so like, more so that you have cut things short. You're just like, nope, nip it in the bud. Nope. Ooh, my My eye. If it's not a fresh new relationship or something like that, if you're currently in a relationship, this could also mean that you've stopped something in its tracks, maybe about the relationship, like an aspect of it as well. Okay. Ooh, karmic partner. So for a lot of you, this was kind of like a potential partner that you just did not feel, maybe they didn't meet your standards, or you just had certain expectations and they couldn't meet those. But whatever the reason is, you looked at them as like this karmic, like I feel like it's like you looked at them as maybe not as important of a romantic interest. Like it's like, oh, that wasn't my like top 3, like, you know what I mean? Like you weren't as invested. I feel like you just looked at it as a karmic partnership from the start. This could be a very like casual romantic situation where you're just off kind of casually meeting people, talking to them, whatnot. You have solitude, but in reverse at the bottom. So I feel like there's a possibility you guys are kind of, you know, it is COVID, so not exactly going out and having a free-for-all, but you're definitely going out and trying to have fun, meeting people as much as you can during these times, or just going out with the friends and people that you already have around you in your close circle. So you could have met someone and then immediately been like, oh yeah, like that's a karmic partner. Like, no, absolutely not. Okay, and then the card that just fell out is Tribe. My cat's going insane because of the birds outside. Did that one flip? No. Okay. So we have Tribe that falls underneath this fall or autumn card. The Tribe is interesting. I don't quite understand what this is right now. We have to get some aspecting cards here. Ooh. Okay, now you have Reinvention. So the Tribe card, I feel for some reason it's really hard to connect to this Tribe card. And I feel like that might have been how you were feeling about this person. Like you couldn't read them. You couldn't feel out what was going on. And I mean, we did have the communication reverse and the mask. So I mean, like I was saying from the get-go, this could really be that like maybe you couldn't read them or figure out what they were about. Because then it says Reinvention. I get some weird sly type of energy here that I'm not super thrilled about. Because Reinvention comes under the fresh start in reverse. Because this could always be vice versa. I feel like this person that you were dealing with tried to fool you or trick you. I really do. This person maybe tried to fool you or trick you into thinking they were someone that they were not. Trying to think of a better way to describe this. The energy feels weird, like real weird. We gotta get a couple more cards, see what else comes out. I want to clarify the Tribe. All right, anything else for my Libras? All right, so we got Lessons in reverse, which I always kind of look at as like we're closing the book on something, and it falls underneath that karmic partner here. In the karmic partner situation, I feel like you were just like, again, no, you kind of saw them as that right from the get-go, didn't think it was going to be much of anything. You're like, whatever. And then you also have Destruction, which is like the Tower card, and this is coming in reverse. I feel like this goes along with the Lessons card. I don't feel like it connects to the Tribe. That Tribe card is the tricky, sly energy that I'm feeling. They could have tried to like weasel their way in almost to try to make you, again, think that they were something that they're not. It doesn't feel genuine. It feels, it kind of feels creepy. It's the only way I can describe it. Yeah, it feels creepy. I don't like it. Destruction in reverse with the Lessons in reverse. This is tearing down those things that, don't serve you. I feel like you were quick to do it too. The Tower moment is kind of like, yeah, that doesn't work. Usually in reverse is almost like a timeline for me with a Tower card of, okay, this is something you're already going through, or you're going through it kind of like right now, you're in the midst of it. So it's either present or like future tense, right? We're working through making the transition. Or I'm sorry, present or past. So I feel like it's something already happening. Something weird is here. Oh, look, Mask again on the bottom. I just don't, something weird is going on here with this person and their energy, and it creeps me out. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay. I'm just trying to get maybe some more information, but I'm like stuck on the tribe card. All right, let's clarify the tribe card then, because I don't know what's going on. I just am not, I'm not a fan. Like, I just feel like, I feel gross almost. Like, I don't know. Something about this creeps me out. And maybe you cut it off because you were like, this person gives me weird vibes. Like I'm getting. Can you tell me about the tribe card, please, for Libra? I really don't feel like this person is like real or genuine. They feel weird. Like their energy is trickster. Like, let's see. Can you tell me about the tribe card, please, for Libra? Okay, so we have pause. So, what was that? Barrier and summer. Oh, that's interesting. I'm not going to take them because they didn't fully flip, but for some of you, this... Lord, heart attack right now. My cat, seriously. Hey, you're freaking me out. Stop it. Give me a heart attack. With tribe and pause, some of you, this could have meant like they wanted to be closer to you than you wanted, or they tried to like move really quickly and that made you go like, whoa, 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 whoa. You know, I want to like, it almost feels like creepy in the sense of like, maybe I want to be, like, I want to marry you, and you're like, you barely know me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's something weird like this. I mean, for some of you where it's not creepy, it could just be that someone wants to be very close to you, and you almost are kind of like pushing it away, or like stopping it, or you're putting it on hold with the pause card. So weird, though. Like, for some of you, I really feel like this person is kind of just a creepy. Can you tell me about the tribe card for Libra, please? Okay, so the fear card coming out here. I'm telling you guys right now, I don't know what it is, but like, ugh, I don't like this at all. Underneath, solitude in reverse with observer. That's creepy, dude. That is so creepy. I just heard you're not alone. Okay, that is concerning to me. Whatever you're going through and whatever's happening to you, please be careful. Please be safe. Please, please be safe. Solitude and observer. You're not alone. Okay? This feels very stalkerish to me, which is a very unique situation that might not be for everyone. So please take it as it resonates. Leave the rest. Do not make things like this fit for you. This is so creepy. This is seriously very creepy and uncomfortable. That is what I've been feeling this whole time. Like, look at this person with the fear card. It's like they're watching. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Not to freak you guys out, please. Again, if this is your situation, you'll know immediately. But it's like they're watching, like, too closely. That's wicked creepy. I get real stalker vibes from this. Truly, I do. I don't like it. Is this like a stalker thing? If someone's like following you or like stalking your social media or like showing up to places that like you're showing up or something? Oh yeah, grief. Absolutely. I feel like you're like, just leave me alone. Like, leave me alone. Like, they like maybe just met you and are like, I'm in love with you. And you're like, I have no clue who you are. Like, I don't know you. Like, this is just wicked fucking I'm sorry for the swearing. This is so creepy. It like makes my skin crawl. This person is weird. I'm sorry. Sorry, cross-watcher, but this person's weird. They're keeping like tabs on you, and that's so creepy. Anything else for Libra and the tribe? You get healing. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but I don't like it. You do have healing, which is nice because it kind of tells me at least that there's some like safety there-ish kind of. But at the bottom, you also have deception. More creepy energy. Who would have thunk? Okay, that's enough of that because this really freaks me out and it's super creepy. Please be safe. Be careful. Not to be that guy, but like, you know, lock your doors and windows. Ugh. Gross. I don't like it at all. Okay, we're gonna get into some tarot for you guys. Maybe we can pull through another message for those of us who are not being stalked. Weird. All right, super weird. But you know what? That comes through for a reason. Maybe that's confirmation for you, and I hope that it brings you some sort of clarity. All right, Spirit, what else do we have going on for my Libras for January? What else do we have going on for my Libras in January? Okay, on the bottom, before I have even cut the deck, we do have the Devil, Capricorn energy. Usually, ooh, I just felt really creeped out for a second. Oh my God, I feel really panicky. Okay, I feel really panicky right now. I'm paranoid. I am suddenly very paranoid. This person is in and around your vicinity. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm like hearing a conversation, like I'm hearing someone be like, call the police, like call the police. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, I like can't tap out of that energy. Okay, come back. Okay. Come back to earth. Ground yourself. Okay. Super panicky and paranoid. All right, moving on. Devil energy, like I said, or was trying to say before I got really interrupted by how creepy that feeling was that this is usually a situation of letting go, or no, I'm sorry, not letting go, but having things that you need to let go of that are toxic to you, hold you back, hold you down, weigh you down, like it could be addictions or anything like that. It's just not great energy. Something that you're tied to, it holds you back some way, shape, or form, okay? But with this card, I don't feel like that. I feel like this is an extension of that super creepy fucking energy. I really do. At the bottom, you have Six of Pentacles, however, so I'm not sure if this is the same storyline or a different one, but Six of Pentacles, evening out the scale here, bringing some balance in, so let's see what that's in regards to. So what do you have for my Libras here for January, please? Okay, we do have Nine of Cups, so this might be a different storyline. Nine of Cups is happiness and fulfillment. Okay. This is your wish come true. Wow, I'm sorry, guys. Wow. Oh my gosh. I'm feeling sick. Super sick. This is clearly a message for someone who really needs this. There is something weird happening here. I can't get away from this storyline. I can't do it no matter how hard I am trying right now, okay? I feel like, oh my gosh, this is weird. Okay. This might be for like one particular person. I don't know what's going on, but the Nine of Cups is not coming through as the normal Nine of Cups. It's coming through that this person finds some sort of weird pleasure in like stalking you or watching you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They find some sort of pleasure in watching you, stalking you. It might not even be physically, but in your social media or whatever the case is, but they're taking it to a very creepy, uncomfortable, almost alarming level. So if this person is physically in real life trying to stalk you, this is weird. This is going like too far. It's some weird, almost like fantasy that they have in their head about you. A trigger warning. This is a weird, almost like sexual desire or sexual inclination toward you, which is why they're like pining after you in a way that is like, obviously pining after is an underestimation of exactly how aggressively severe this is. The Four of Cups not coming through to me like the normal Four of Cups. This is coming through to me as you are alone in your house doing something or hanging out and you're unsuspecting, and those are the moments that they're there, that you feel something behind you. This is so creepy. You feel something behind you and you think that you're just going crazy, or you hear something, or maybe your animals act weird around you or something, and like something is going off, like your intuition is going off inside of you. You're like feeling the same way that I'm feeling right now. It's like creeped out or paranoid, not quite sure what it is. Those moments, pay attention to them. Someone is there. Even if you don't think it's happening, and this is only for like a select few of you where it's happening in person. When you think that no one is there, they are there. If you hear like weird shit around your house or something, like they know where you live. Like it feels like I don't know if this could be like someone that was close to you for a while and then you cut them off because they got creepy. Maybe you're on social media somehow, you have your address like tagged somewhere or something. I don't know, but they know where you live, or they know where you frequent, and they find you in those places. So when you get that like weird chill where you're like, oh, I feel like I'm being watched. I'm so sorry to say this, and it's so creepy that I even have to do this, but you are correct in those feelings, and you are being watched. This whole reading took a turn. Oh my gosh, wow, I don't like it. Okay, we have Four of Wands and we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So for some of you who are on this line of this very creepy stalker-esque story, this is representing you thwarting their abilities to come forward. This is you denying them or stopping them, cutting off communication. If that's the case of you having to kind of like hide or be secretive, that's what's happening here. I feel like as we're getting some more cards out, it's lightening a smidgen. So for some of you who are not on this path, which thank God not all of you are on this path that I'm saying, it's clearly a specific message someone needs to hear. Balance is being restored in a way where it's almost like the Nine of Cups here. It's like something, I feel like it's romantic, something that you wanted here. And if it's not romantic, it could be anything in your life. It could apply to career, any type of work, or it could be friends, family, whatever. Excuse me. The Nine of Cups does talk about, I just heard familiarity for some reason, but something that is something that you want, that you desire, that really fulfills you, right? And the Four of Cups, though, is like there's something kind of getting in the way. Cups are emotions, and it's almost like the universe is handing you this cup, but you're not taking it. You might be preoccupied with something else and not enjoying what you have in the moment, which will then bring in more of what you want. It's about gratitude, you know? So for, again, the other portion of you, we're going to call this option B. So for option B, this different storyline, you have Four of Wands, but Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this could mean to me that for some of you, you might have been in a relationship for like a hot minute and it's not moving in the direction you want, or you're not progressing in the way that you want. For some of you, you've been okay, I'm getting a different one now. Yeah, so for some of you, you've been in a relationship for a little bit and you're wanting to take the next step with someone, which with the Four of Wands, sometimes that can talk about marriage. And it's almost like you might be hyper focusing on marriage and not seeing the other good parts of your relationship, or what you're, the other things that you enjoy about this other person, or the reason why you got together, that you're a little bit like distracted with just, I really want marriage, or I really want this, or I really want that. You're just, there's one thing in particular that you want, and you're avoiding all the other things because you're so focused on, the one. Because see, he's looking at all the other cups, and then there's the one in front of him. And it's like, if you just, step back for a second, shift your focus, shift the narrative, you can see things like a little bit differently, right? And this could always be vice versa. This could always be that you're happy, you're having a great time, but the other person might want marriage. And the other person might be bringing it up, and you feel like, maybe you don't want to go that direction yet, or you kind of want to cut off the communication because you're like, I don't want to talk about this right now. So it could go either direction. It could be vice versa. Because with the Four of Cups, I look at it as almost being kind of like disinterested too sometimes. So it could be that you're disinterested in moving forward with that big step, and the other person wants it. It could go either way. You see what I'm saying here? So again, plug and play where it fits. Plug and play where it fits. You have Page of Pentacles too on the bottom here. So I feel like, and the Sun. So that's Leo energy. Page of Pentacles could be a younger earth sign, or just someone with earth in their chart. So this is still a continuation of option B that we're talking about. I feel like I get the feeling that the Page of Pentacles is someone feeling like they can't understand. Because usually this can be like a studious type of energy. So I feel like whoever this person is, whether it's you or the person you're connected to, they don't really understand, and they're trying to understand, but they feel kind of thwarted. They're trying to understand, like, okay, what does make you happy, or whether the problem stems from your mind or their mind, wherever it stems from, how do I resolve this? So I feel like the other person is kind of open and willing to explore, okay, maybe you don't want to take this step, if it's them who wants that. Maybe you don't want to take this step with me, but can you tell me why? Or can you give me some sort of like foresight into the future as to what I can expect from this relationship, because I don't feel like it's moving in the direction that I want. Again, or vice versa. But there's an overall feeling of wanting to take the next step, and someone is, I thought that one just flipped, but maybe I made it up. One person seems to be very much so wanting it, and the other person seems to be on the fence, or just not quite ready yet. Not to say that it will never happen, but it's almost like this isn't in my brain. I'm almost getting that someone feels like, obsessing over this one thing takes away from the present moment, and that, of course, if things evolve in that way, that it will be happy and great and beautiful and a celebration, but it's almost like one person doesn't want to think too much about that, and they just want to enjoy the moment. And it might be because they've come from another relationship where they've been there, they've done that. Maybe they've been married before, and maybe it didn't go so great. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like one person maybe has experienced things, and they're like, yeah, this is why I don't want to go ahead and do that. Whereas the other person is like, I really want this. So it does cause a little bit of a divide. Nothing huge. It doesn't feel like that at all. But it does feel like the communication, you kind of almost want to like stop. You know what I mean? To be like, okay, I don't want to really like dive deep into this, but the other person does. They want to ask questions. Why don't you feel this way? Or what can I do to maybe change your mind? Or what am I looking at? Like, this person does feel like they want to understand you in a situation. Again, it could always be vice versa. And I said it like 100 times, but I just feel like I need to say it again. All right, what else do we have for Libra here for January? And Four of Wands doesn't always have to be like a romantic situation. It can also be anything where there's a solid foundation that you are passionate about. So the next step could be getting married. It could be buying a home. It could be just moving forward in some specific way in regards to this milestone. And the other person wants to go about it differently. Okay, now we have Four of Swords coming out. So this really talking about some healing here, some quiet time. I do feel like, again, this reiterates what I'm saying, that one person wants that time to think and almost rest and get out of a place from before of wherever they've been and just go about things much differently. So one person, one page, the other person, totally different page, maybe even a different book. So you have the Four of Swords, and that's followed by this Lovers in reverse, which is Gemini energy. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, have it in your chart, something like that. But this to me almost indicates that there is a person here, whether it's you or the other person involved, that this person is healing from a past relationship. This person is still healing from a past relationship. You or the other person, healing needs to still take place here with a relationship that didn't go so hot in the past. So it looks like that has affected them in maybe more ways than one. If the milestone is something that doesn't have to do with a relationship, the Lovers can also indicate a choice that needed to be made, and then maybe not feeling like they are, maybe them not feeling like they have as much say, or that their feelings are validated, maybe something like that. But again, none of this feels drastic. It just feels like a small, like maybe disagreement or not being on the same page as someone else. But healing needed to take place in some form. And I feel like whether it's, again, you or the other person, Four of Swords almost reminds me of like quieting the mind. Okay, needing some mental clarity and some like calmness mentally. And I feel like it's the opposite. One person is like, hey, I really need this calm type of mentality. Maybe like, this is what I've been through, so I don't really want to rehash this, or I don't want to go down that path, whatever. And the other person just feels like they're trying to understand, which is not a bad thing. It's really not. There's just a little bit difference of an opinion here, and I think it's just based on past circumstances and experiences. You have the Moon in reverse. So I feel like as, you know, time goes on, the person who doesn't exactly want to open this, you know, can of worms will move out of that, and they'll be more willing to do so in the future. The Moon to me is almost like I said, like exposing secrets, exposing maybe shadows. So whoever the person is that doesn't really understand and wants to, which I think it's the partner here, of you, Libra. I think the partner that you're with here, having that Sun and the Page of Pentacles in reverse, I really feel like they want to understand you, and they want to understand what's going on. And so I think over time, once you can release some of that, the Moon is Cancer energy. So I feel like when you can get real deep in your emotions and be very vulnerable, it'll help them also understand maybe why you do or do not want the same things. So let's see if there's any more for Libra here. All right. So at the bottom, you do have the Queen of Cups, which is almost always like a Cancer energy to me. King or Queen of Cups is almost always Cancer for me as a reader. Underneath that, you also have the World here. So the person in the past, possibly in your past, Libra, could have been a Cancer that you ended things with. This could be the past kind of baggage or trauma that you have as to why you don't want to open up and take the same steps with this new person, because you're scared that it's going to go down that path again. You're afraid that it won't go well, just like how with this person it might have not gone so well, right? I kind of do want to clarify this, and this reading is going to be a little bit long, but I do feel like there is hesitation with the Moon card in reverse, also some fear, apprehension here, not wanting to repeat past mistakes, right? The cards that did fall out is Temperance, Sagittarius energy. One of you clearly needs to utilize some patience here and take your time. And honestly, Libra, I feel like this is you. I feel like you're like, I want to take some time before I head off in that direction and, you know, pack my bags and just go gung-ho down this road. I just saw 333. Cultivating some patience here. Wanting to kind of feel out the best option, the best path for you. And then also that fell out, we had the King of Swords here, which I think is you, Libra, air energy. Wanting to just be clear, logical, precise. Like, I think that the other person might not have the same aspects in their astrological chart, their birth chart, but you carry this, again, logical, mental energy where you're trying to think of things in that fashion, and they might not be doing so. They might just feel very passionately about you and love you very much, but still, it doesn't exactly always make it easier. So, and the very last card was the Hanged Man in reverse. So I feel like you're both kind of sensing a little bit of enlightenment here. You're teaching each other some things. You might be teaching them the act of patience, when we are aiming for the things that we want, when we're very passionate about what we want. You might be teaching them some patience, right? And then they also might be teaching you some enlightenment, that maybe they're not going to be like everybody else. So let's clarify. I'm just going to clarify with a different deck for the Queen of Cups and the World to see a little bit maybe why that relationship still has a hold on you, okay? You know what? Let's go back to the Twin Flame Journey Oracle, because I feel like this is really for relationships here. So what can you tell me about this Queen of Cups from Libra's past? What can you tell me about this Queen of Cups from Libra's past, please? Whoa. Did one of those flip? No? Okay. What can you tell me about this Queen of Cups in Libra's past, please? Okay, here we go. So that past relationship has, just like Temperance, has taught you patience, not to rush things, not to move forward too quickly, and to savor the moment. So that's kind of where you are. Also, we have surrender here. So I feel like that relationship has taught you how to do those things because, you know, not having patience, not being able to surrender and live in the moment has created this experience for you. That's why you're no longer in that experience. And you're trying to take those lessons and use them moving forward. Because you want to savor the moment. You don't want to rush, because if you're happy where you are, why? You know, why rush? Enjoy it. All right, anything else for this Queen of Cups in Libra's past, please? What else can we learn about this person and relationship? Oh yeah, karmic partner. So in your past here, we have patience, surrender, and karmic partner all relating to this person, this Queen of Cups. So this Queen of Cups situation, Libra, in your past really has taught you patience, to surrender to the good things in life, savor them and enjoy them, because you rushed it possibly with a karmic partner. That person could have been karmic for you. You rushed it thinking this is great and I love them so much and let's just get married then. Let's just take all the steps. Let's just have kids. Let's just XYZ. Like, let's just do all these things. And then it kind of backfired and didn't exactly end the way you wanted to. Now you don't have that anymore. And obviously that's clearly left, you know, a mark on you. So I feel like the lessons here that you're trying to move forward into your next relationship, possibly with this person, whoever the storyline is for, is that you're trying to cultivate patience and surrender to just the good things in life. Let life lead you where you're supposed to go and don't force it. Okay? I mean, and again, I feel like the person, your partner, is just, they're coming from a place of love. They are. And you know that. I feel like you really do. You are aware that they're coming from a place of love. You just want to, you know, make it clear to them, like, look, this isn't what I'm wanting right now. Not to say that I won't ever want it, but I can't make this choice and move forward in this direction. Like, maybe you can compromise of like, I can do this, but I'm not willing to really do this yet. And again, it's all coming out of love, which is really nice. Okay, we have nostalgia here. So this is definitely nostalgia and communication. So you might even still be in communication with this person that you're no longer with. Maybe you have kids with them, and so you have to communicate with them for some reason. Or it's possible that this person, because it was karmic, that there's karma between you two, and this person might try to show up, and that could be via text or email or FaceTime. It could be show up in person, and they might try to communicate these memories with you and kind of reminisce on the past, is what I feel like. She'd be like, oh, remember when this happened? And you kind of have to be like, yeah, that was a horrible time, and I was really hurt from what you had done to me or what had happened between us. I'm trying to move forward from that and enjoy my relationship now. So just just as an FYI, if this person does try to meddle in your current relationship, don't let them. It's not worth it, clearly, because you've learned a lot from this already. And so I do feel like there's this sense of communicating past memories. Don't let them do that to you. And if you're doing it, I would not meddle in that either, because I just don't think it's worth it. On the bottom too, we had destruction, but in reverse here, okay? And then we also have offer at the bottom. So this, to me, again, if the communication is there about, oh, remember this, and reminiscing on the past, this is going to be the outcome of that. It may possibly come to a, hey, why don't we? And you got to be like, no, because it'll be a disaster, okay? If you're happy in your relationship now and you're happy where you're at, whether you're with a romantic partner or not, don't let someone from the past pull you back in with these kind of like nostalgic memories and offer you something that will just be a disaster. You know, don't repeat your lessons. Don't repeat your cycles. Oh, look, yeah, and on the bottom, lessons in reverse. Don't repeat those things because it's just not worth your time. Wow, so this was a wild ride that I did not expect, but I really hope that you guys found something out of this. I'm sorry for the terrifying beginning of channeled messages. I love you all very much. Please, for both of you, whoever was in whatever storyline, whichever one you resonate with, be safe, be careful, please. Just stay safe. Be aware of your surroundings. Use discernment. But I love y'all. Thank you for letting me read for you. I appreciate it. It's been an honor. Like I said in the beginning, you can find all of those goodies down in the description box below. My website, how to book with me, my TikTok live schedule, my other social media platforms, all that good stuff. So I'm going to leave you guys here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your month, and I'm going to see you guys in February. All right. Bye-bye.